Hello and welcome back to Train Sim World, and welcome to Train Sim World 2020 on the Peninsula Corridor. Now this is the latest DLC, also available in the digital deluxe version of Train Sim World 2020, along with a number of other routes. So I'm going to be taking a look at this new DLC whilst talking a little bit about some of the changes that are quite visible actually right now on Train Sim World. So, you know, they've got updated training, updated tutorials, things like that. This is my second attempt at recording this because of recording issues. However, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going into the training and going through this training once again because obviously I haven't actually recorded it for you guys. So we're going to be looking at the F40PH2 CAT introduction in this video. Then we'll see what comes up and what we have, because we are going to be following the journeys. So continuing the current journey, we've got Californian Commuter, but before we do that, there was a training part, so I'm going to go over the training again, and then in the next video we'll be going into the Californian Commuter, or maybe we'll do it in this video. Available for £22.99 at time of recording. This gives us 47 miles from, as you can see, from San Francisco all the way up to San Jose. So that's where we're going to be going. I don't know which way we're going to be going or where. Apart from the training, I've not done any of this, so this is my first time, and hopefully this will give you an idea as to whether this is worth a purchase and what's changed in Train Sim World 2020.
Welcome to this F40PH-2 CAT diesel-electric locomotive in Caltrain livery hauling Nippon Sharyo gallery cars. This brief introduction will cover passenger operations and recovery from an emergency stop. Climb aboard to get started.
So, first of all, the tutorials have improved, as you can see, and looking around here before we talk more about the tutorials, again, great texture quality. Can't walk out there. Great texture quality as you would always get all the way around. Great modelling as well, great normal mapping. Only thing I've still got to complain about is their skybox, which really does need some improvement. But aside from that, everything here is pretty fine. I don't recognise any of these cars. That looks like a Mustang, but it's not. That looks like a... I don't know what. In fact, I don't know what these cars look like. But anyway, we're not here because of the cars. We're here for the trains. So let's go ahead and climb on board without falling down here, because amazingly enough,
a lot of time will be spent in the engineer's seat.
I actually fell between the platform and the carriage. I'll show you later on once we've stopped how I did that. Now let's have a look at all of this. So we've got a bunch of lighting over here, which I'm assuming we can actually use at some point, but not during the tutorial, because you never can during a tutorial, unfortunately. Can I open this window? I'm actually going to open this window, which cannot be done. Fine. Apparently you can't open any of the windows.
The locomotive's auxiliary systems are now ready to be energized.
Now we should be able to once we've clicked these things. Right, so this teaches us how to do this. So engine to run, that goes there, generator field.
Give a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
There we go, we can open the window now. I can't actually unlock the doors right now because I'm going to try and open this window first. There we go, that's where we can actually hear things. Now this has changed. We've got contact signaler now, unlocking both doors at the same time, and unlock right. I quite like that. Once the passengers load, let's take a look around. So this is our train. So this is one of the new cabs that we have, the F40PH2 CAT. This is the gallery car. This is another new one, and then we've got another train, the GP something freight train. I've forgotten what it's called. The GP38-2, I think, freight train. So we'll be having a look at all of them. You can see inside this one. We'll try and get inside one of these. This is where I sort of fell. I tried to climb up one of these and I just fell during one of the initial runs, which was the introduction to the line itself, but that's okay. Can you go down here? Oh, you can go down here too. That's nice. Lovely. So things have been modelled very nicely overall. Oops. Going down the line a little bit, let's have a look around. Probably can't get too far. Yeah, it can't get too far. Now it's time to get going.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
Alright, well, let's lock up the doors and get ourselves underway. So I just locked them. There we go.
The reverser is used to set the direction.
Right, so direction of travel there, we can still use W to do that. That's our automatic brake.
The automatic brake is used for normal line operations.
Now this is an interesting one, it's lapped, which is something I've got to get used to. So that's released. Then we've got this little cut-off valve, which is interesting.
Increase the throttle to start moving.
Yeah, we're going to go notch 3 and then we're going to slowly roll the power up. Can't hit the horn just yet, but we will be able to once the tutorial actually allows us. Don't know why the 0 speed is still on there, because we're not doing 0 speed. That should get, there it goes, it's gone out. And then once we've got to, there you go.
With the train now moving, use the throttle and the brakes to reach and maintain the indicated speed.
So we're going to crank ourselves up quite nicely. We'll go notch 6 for now. We're trying to keep this in the green, don't want to go in the red. So once that goes down to 9, I shall try and, so that's 900 amps. I'll bring it up to the next one. There we go. And then I'll go right up to notch 8. Once we get to that point as well. Notch 8. Lovely. And we're underway. So looking inside here, this is actually quite nice. Modelled well, as you would expect. Everything's fairly high detail, nice digital speedo there. Wipers right there for some reason. I don't know where the automatic wiper control is. I can't change these lights at the moment. Again, that's something I'm hoping I can do once we've got through this tutorial. It is very nice overall. Let's have a look outside, because looking outside is kind of important. I'll do it like that. There you go.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce engine stress and maintenance requirements.
Okay, so they want us to coast the train, so we'll go back in and I'll coast the train. There we go. I think there's a 50 limit coming up. There is a 50 coming up.
This locomotive features a manually lapped brake system.
But we're slowing down anyway.
To operate the brakes, move the handle into service to achieve the desired pressure or braking rate. And once a desired pressure is reached, move the handle into lap to maintain it.
Yeah, so that's something I've still got to get used to.
Move the handle back to release to reset the system.
So that's something I've still got to get used to with this automatic braking. I wasn't terrible at it the first time, but I wasn't great. So we are going to be stopping at a station momentarily, and I'll try and actually do it again. But overall, this thing looks pretty nice. Yeah, it does look pretty nice overall. Got some vehicles going out and about. Graphically, there's never an issue with.
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable, safe stop.
Not that much. This is the issue. This is the issue I have, you see. I don't quite understand how this works. I think that's my I may have got the braking bang on now. I say bang on, I don't think I've got the braking bang on. But I'm going to leave it at this and see what happens. 19, 18, I might have it. That's sheer dumb luck. If that's actually worked, that is absolute dumb luck right there. That was no skill involved on that whatsoever. I want to find out how close I am. Oh, you're kidding. That was within a few yards. Well, that's surprised me. Let's have a look. How am I looking at the back? Yep, that's gone very well. That's actually gone very, very well. You can see there that there seems to be this gap. I am surprised. Why does America have that? Do they not have ramps that extend out the train or anything like that? It is a little bit strange. I do wish I could switch the lights on, but I can't actually do anything with the lights at the moment. which is annoying. Again, let's have a look around. 8. There we go. That's quite nice. Aircraft taking off. That's a lot of aircraft. That aircraft is going into a nosedive. That's not how aircraft fly. Also, these aircraft are not...
It's time to get going.
What's up with the engines?
Set the doors to locked.
What is up with the engines? I cannot recognise that class of aircraft. Interesting. Oh, anyway, back to the train. Lock the doors. I said, lock the doors. There we go.
Now try operating the train to the next station without instruction. Be aware that an emergency stop will occur before reaching the next station.
Okay. So let's release the brakes. That's a fully released brake. Let's blast the horn now. And get ourselves underway. That's good. Right, now can we control the lights? No. Still cannot control lights. Yeah, we can't click any of these things still. That's annoying. Right, so we're looking for an emergency stop at some point. But for now, we're just going to continue accelerating. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Great detail on this. Everything can be read very easily, which I like. I like it when they put the detail in this where you can read everything that's there. Because that's important. That really does give it the immersion. Okay, here we go. Now I wish there was a tutorial that would teach me about the signals, because I have no idea what the signaling system is. I don't understand. I'm assuming that middle one is ours. I'm assuming the middle one is ours. As to what the top and bottom one were, I've not a clue. Really do not have a clue. Right. Going up to 80 miles per hour shortly. Although I thought it was already 80 miles per hour. I think that's the correct tone. Long, long, short, long. I think that's what they used to do. I don't know. Oh, we've just had an emergency stop. Okay. So it looks like that's been knocked into emergency. Power goes to 3 for some reason. I don't understand. I would assume power goes to nothing. That's what I would assume emergency stop is. Now we've got a single flashing yellow.
To recover the train from this situation, the controls must first be reset.
Okay. So reverser goes to neutral.
Use the independent brake to hold the train while air for the automatic brake is recharged.
Okay, independence being held. Automatic now gets to be released. So I see automatic released.
The train has reset, so it is possible to get moving again.
Okay, reverse into forward. Independent brake now gets released. Where's my pressure, brake pipe pressure? Oh, well, I suppose it won't be brake pipe pressure for the independent. Right, here we go again. And I can't hit the horn. Of course not. Why would it? Why would it let me? Come on. Speed up, speed up. Right, we've got 1.5 miles left to run. Let's see how fast we can make this locomotive go. Let's just see how quick can we get this locomotive to run. 50, 60 miles per hour before we have to hit the brakes. So the one thing I still don't like about the tutorials, which I haven't changed in 2020, is the fact that you can't click on other things. So at this point in time, I should be able to click on that and move that, or start playing around with the lights, because otherwise I can't get a feel for what this locomotive can do. What's about cab lights? I want to try and switch on that light. How do I do that? Right, let's see. Where am I going to brake from? I think I should be able to brake from about. Let's find out. 800 yards. I'm going to try from 800 yards. Actually, I might try from here. Let's do that. Coast, and then I'll get on the brakes now. Is that lapped? Please tell me that's lapped. Okay. I think I'm going too fast.
Remember to apply the brakes early and gently so as to provide a comfortable ride for passengers.
Yes. I'm going to add a bit more to my braking. Okay, this might not be good. Oh no, I might have actually done it again. No, I think I'm too early this time. I'll try and just roll forward a bit. Oh, way too short this time. Let's just cruise up right over. Okay, so I'm starting to get used to the brakes a little bit. They are slightly strange. Let's try and get ourselves a little bit closer. Come on the brakes. There we go. Perfect.
Well done. Practice makes perfect. Give a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
I'll just unlock the doors. All is safe. There we go.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of this locomotive. More details on the controls of this locomotive can be found in the manual.
Wonderful. So there we go. That's what we had. So we managed to hit the speed limit there. So it says our speed. So this is the new debriefing, which is pretty cool. As you can see, I was 4 yards away from the actual stop location on this, and then on this one I was about a yard away, which isn't bad. That's for a train that size to be only about a meter and a bit away. In fact that's about a meter, isn't it? To be about a meter away, that's pretty good. So this is our new debriefing. So you can see we have all our information here, and also our speed, telling us what the speed limits was and what speed we were actually doing. You can see the acceleration there. That was the emergency brake. That was my normal braking application. You can see that my braking was a little bit wobbly there. A lot smoother there. So that's better. And then that was just slamming on the brakes right there. So that's where I'm going to end this video. Next, I'm going to be continuing with the journey. So you can see there, continue journey, you'll go Californian commuter. That's where I'm going to be going next, which I think is another 20-minute scenario. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button, thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos on Train Sim World 2020 and the Peninsula Corridor. That's what this one's called. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. Also, don't forget to support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. And also, you can find me on social media at ECGadget LP for both Twitter and Instagram. That's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time on the Peninsula Corridor in Californian Commuter with this FP40, whatever it is, F40 PH-2CAT.